It wasn't that long ago, just a few weeks, there were a bunch of news articles about the writer for the Lando series saying, you know what, I haven't heard anything from Lucasfilm in forever. And people really started questioning, is this series ever going to happen? Is it going to be yet another Disney Star Wars failure, a Disney Star Wars project that gets announced as a bunch of pomp and circumstance, and all these people are hired, that eventually just goes nowhere? Well, how quickly things have changed, because Justin Simien, the writer for Lando, the guy that was hired for this, he gave this big interview where he complained. Not only did he say, I haven't heard from Lucasfilm, but then he said, you know what? I think I know what's going on. I'm just too black and too gay for Lucasfilm. That's clearly what's happening. Well, it wasn't too long after that he got some news that he's actually fired from the project to be replaced by another black guy so Lucasfilm wouldn't get called racist. But he found out in the most hilarious way. This dude who is playing the victim, this dude who hadn't heard anything from Lucasfilm in forever, kind of shows where the communication level's at Lucasfilm, period, in general. But he found out via social media that he had been fired from this series. Lucasfilm just fired a Disney Star Wars showrunner in a brutal way. And yeah, it was on Instagram that Justin Simien finds out. Through the Variety article, he puts out, this is me finding out right now. And then he has the audacity to say something else, which, imagine if, I don't know, any white person in the entertainment industry said something like this. Donald is a national treasure. Glad he and Steven get to carry the character forward their way. Can't wait to see. Rooting for everybody black.
Oh my God.
As Donald Glover and his brother replace Justin Simien. Imagine if I said that, imagine if I said that about YouTube and I was like, hey, you know what? Everyone that's white on YouTube, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the backlash would be massive.
It's absolutely insane. And this person will continue to play the fake victim as you can see that's in their mentality. What a fucking shit show. And this is, again, this is what you get, Lucasfilm. This is what you get. You have pandered to this for so long. This is pathetic behavior. But very consistent with Lucasfilm. And I have no faith. Like, I'm not a fan of Donald Glover. I'm not a fan of his music. I'm not a fan of him as an actor. It's just never been my cup of tea at all. I guess I could have appreciated him in the role of Lando if they wouldn't have ruined Lando. But it's at a point now where it's like these actors take these roles and they have to kind of implement their own personality into these roles so much. We've seen that so many times. Well, then I'm going to have to hold you accountable when your character does the things that they've made Lando do and the identity they've given Lando in this series now. And I can't separate it. I'm having a tough time separating reality from the fiction.
I don't think that Donald Glover was the problem with Lando and Solo. I think it's totally the writing. I don't think it felt like he was pretending to be Lando. Like, that's how he came off, which it wasn't the best, but it also wasn't like the most off-putting thing in the world. He did fine. He wasn't the problem. The problem was what they made him become, which was some pansexual degenerate freak who's fucking droids, right? And through that storyline, you now inherently changed the Millennium Falcon forever. You know, so now every time any scene we've ever seen the Millennium Falcon, you have to remember that it's actually the brain of the droid that Lando was fucking. And not only that, you turn him into this LGBTQ, part of the LGBTQ community for your virtue signaling. And now we get Lando on rainbow gay pride bullshit comic book covers from Lucasfilm every June until the day that it finally dies. They have inherently changed the character of Lando Calrissian. What Donald Glover has in store, I don't know. We should mention that it does look like there is going to be forward motion in this, because Billy D. Williams sent out this tweet yesterday, just a few days after he said, hey, big things might be coming soon. Billy D. Williams tweets this out. I'm thrilled to share that something truly magnificent is coming soon. This is a dream come true for me and all that has sustained and carried me through a lifetime of dreams and adventure, and it's my honor to share with you. Make sure to enable notifications for stories and posts to stay in the loop. You don't want to miss this. May the force be with you all. I think that's absolute confirmation that they're moving forward. Donald Glover and Billy D are going to do something for this Lando series.
Yep, 100%.